So this is a cotton ball material that you'd buy in the drugstore. And we've just rolled it up into little cotton balls here. And we just want to demonstrate something regarding diesel fuel. This is some local diesel fuel. This is from the Pilot just north of here. So diesel fuel on its own really doesn't burn that completely. If you use certain types of additives, you can actually make it worse. I just want to show you with this. You can actually improve the way it combusts. And interestingly, even if somebody has used another type of additive, you can actually improve the way that combusts also. So the big thing about the technology is that you're reducing the amount of soot produced. By reducing the amount of soot produced, you're reducing the amount of load that is put on the DPF, the amount of soot that's going into the EGR system and the cooler. So you're reducing all those things. You're reducing the number of regen cycles that are required, all of those things. It is possible to actually reduce it by up to 85%, the number of regen cycles and amount of soot load. The way that it's done is really very simple. Imagine just, if you would, a drop of diesel fuel this big. Diesel fuel, as any fuel, burns from the outside in. If you have a big drop, it takes a long time. If you take that same amount of fuel and you make it into 1,000 or 10,000 little droplets, those little droplets are much smaller. It takes less time for them to burn from the outside in. When you have fuel injected into the combustion chamber of an engine, you only have a few milliseconds for that fuel to burn. Anything that doesn't burn in those few milliseconds goes out as partially burned fuel or soot. If you make more smaller droplets, you increase the amount of fuel that actually gets burned. This product, as I said earlier, it's called an organic surfactant. A surfactant is a surface acting agent, and it reduces the surface tension of the fuel, and you make droplets that are roughly 8 times smaller than you do without it. So it